A poll of 100 randomly selected students showed that they spend an average of 40 minutes a night on homework, with a standard deviation of 8 minutes. For a 90% level of confidence, what is the margin of error for the number of minutes students spend doing homework per night? All right, so we know this is the sample size. We know this is the mean. We got the standard deviation, and we got our level of confidence. What 90% level of confidence means, we were 90% sure of our answer, of our margin. So what we're going to do here is we use this formula right here. E stands for margin of error. Z stands for z-score for a 90% level of confidence. And S stands for standard deviation, and N stands for sample size. So, again, Z is your Z-score, and you have to look at this chart for specific confidence, levels of confidence. These are the most common level of confidences, so these will be given. You don't have to memorize these. But these are the Z-scores of these levels of confidence. So, here we go. Let's find Z. Well, the Z was here for a 90% level of confidence. That would be this number right here. So to do this problem, we have E is equal to, and our Z is 1.645. All right, so next we have our standard deviation and our sample size. So let's see what we got here. We have times, we have a division, we have a square root. All right, our standard deviation is right here of 8. So 8's going to go right there on top. Alrighty, and now we have our sample size, which is, that's our sample size. So the 100 is in, goes right there. So we just use a calculator, and when we use a calculator to crunch this, unless you're some crazy math genius and you do it in your head, that'd be awesome, you would get 1.316, and that is our margin of error. So now this next question here is applying the margin of error. What is the confidence interval for the population mean? So for this mean of 40, you apply this margin of error to show the 90% confidence you're within that interval. So here's the formula. You take your mean and you add and subtract the margin of error. That's your confidence interval of 90% in this situation. So we're going to be, when we add this to 40, all right, so if we kind of show it here, you're going to do 40 plus or minus 1.316. That's what we're going to do. And when we do that, when you minus it, you get 38.684, and that would be 2, somewhere between that and 41.316. That would be your confidence interval at 90%. So 90% of the time, your mean should be between these two values according to your data.